This is what it sounds like. Let's get ourselves organized to do the show. Listen to that drum title. At least this time I'm not belching on microphone. I'm not on stage yet. I will be in a minute, though. Wait. Make sure I get everything open and set up and pointed in the right directions and stuff. Move the microphone into the shot some. There we go. Okay. I'll be on stage. And now I'm on stage. Hi. How are ya? How you doing? I have no idea where that's going, but it's eventually going somewhere. Hi, welcome to yet another Troubadork Non-Commute Show, or as it says up there. I actually went into the day job today for about a half day and did stuff that physically required my presence. Then I came back here and I did another half day, and now here I am. There it is. The first song I am going to do today is the song I like to refer to, I'm beginning to refer to at least, as the $100 song. The way this worked, the way this happened, is that I was reading Facebook, as many of us do, and Stephen Bruce, who is a really good author and a really enjoyable read, is on my feed. And he said that somebody should do a song where there's a chorus that's "Ask Me Again If COVID Ever Ends." And somebody ought to do that, but probably not me. And it kind of nudged a thing in my head. And then I wrote the first verse of the song, which became Socially Emotionally Distant. And then this guy, Eric, said, "Hey, I will Venmo you $100 if you turn that into a 4-minute song." And so I did. And he Venmo'd me $100. So this song here is legitimately a $100 song. I are now officially a professional songwriter, for I have been compensated for my efforts. This is a full-on country swing song. I am working from a disadvantage in that I have precisely zero ability to play a lap steel, because this song cries out for a lap steel solo in the middle. So if you're listening to this and you can play a lap steel, let me know, because I would love to do a studio recording of this wonderful piece of music with some actual talented people. I have to remember I'm doing this. That's right. I wanna take you in my arms and never let you leave. But in the interim, I am still coughing in my sleeve. My desire to have you by my side is much more than endemic, and I'd do so much more if 'twere not for this here damn pandemic. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. Till then, I'm socially, emotionally distant. My longing for your comforts growing stronger every day. But what else can it do with us 6 feet or more away? The hunger for your touch, my love, is just short of outrageous. But we can't snog, 'cause one of both of us might be contagious. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. Till then, I'm socially, emotionally distant. You ask me, can we meet again? I know it spells my doom. I'll do my best, but I can't pet your backside on the Zoom. Technology is really grand, but it's all doomed to fail. For the things I want to do to you, I simply can't email. I wish that we could be more than just friends. I think I got the rhythm now. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. There's a cat out there. Till then, I'm socially, emotionally distant. I listen to your voicemail and I long for your embrace. It's not the same with 6 layers of cloth from face to face. When this is over, you and I can frolic with impunity. I don't think I can wait till we develop herd immunity. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. Till then, I'm socially, emotionally distant. You send me pics and movies, all intending to advise. That's fine, but I still have to heed the CDC's advice. I wanna stampede to your side, but what else can I do? 'Cause you and I both know it's something much more than the flu. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. Till then, I'm socially, emotionally distant. Last verse. But now the time I fear has come for us to say adieu. I hope that you'll still love me still when this damn plague is through. I'll wait for that one special day our love is celebrated. But for your safety and for mine, we best keep separated. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. COVID, that is. Till then, I'm socially, emotionally distant. One more time on the chorus. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Not bad. Not bad, considering the fact this is literally the second time I've ever played the song all the way through in front of anybody. So that's not bad. I also noticed that I made a terrible error in my transcribing of the chords on my chart over here. And I mucked up in a couple of places that I should not have mucked up on. And that's one of the reasons why the song sounded a little odd. Because there's a couple of places I should be playing an F chord instead of a G7 chord. Because it adds to the texture and the tension and stuff like that. And I got like the worst hair day ever here right now. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But how are you? I'm Tobias, of course, and here we are on the Tuesday non-commute show. Like I said earlier, I commuted to work earlier, and then I commuted the heck out of there. I got in early because the day did not strike me as encouraging. That's all I'll say about it. Nothing real personal. It's more of a general lack of encouragement. I hope y'all are doing all right. I saw my friend Chaos actually gave me a little plug on the Twitter machine, and I go on the Twitter machine every so often. I try to stay off of it, though, because it gets me very angry. Angrier than Facebook, I can tell you that for darn sure. In case you're wondering what I use to stay sane, Reddit. Don't give me that look, because you can actually pick and choose what you want to look at on Reddit, and you can ignore everything else. And so I got a lot of art up there and cute animal pictures and people doing cool stuff. And lately, infrastructure, train stations, bridges, and superstructures like that. I'm not sure why, but it does give me a sense of security, and so we'll work on it that way. Song number 2. That was actually Socially Emotionally Edition is actually one of the longest songs I do. This is really interesting when I think about it. Song number 2 will be a shorter song, and it will be by my friend Quigley. Quigley of Salty Walt and the Rattlin' Ratlines, who will eventually be able to get together again. They're based out of the Bay Area in California, so there's some definite separation things going on there. But this is one of the songs he wrote and one of my favorite songs that he has ever done. There's another song that is not this one, actually 3 or 4, but there's one that actually elicited an "oh my god" response from the audience on a delayed fuse. And if you hit my YouTube channel, you can see the dreaded Friday night Troubadork show, Steampunk November last year, and you'll see exactly what that song was and what caused it. Oh, there we go. Whoa, the name of the ship on which we sail is a jolly roving dog, and the crew be bold, the boatswain's old, and we all do love a grog. The captain was a toughest man, whatever sailed the seas, until one thing finally struck him down, 'twas a nasty French disease. Oh, we sail the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon our quest to find the captain's log. Oh, the captain finally met his match, old France, she finally won. The first mate sat beside him for the setting of the sun, and the last words of the captain to the good crew of the dog was that none shall ever take his place till they find the captain's log. Oh, we sail the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon our quest to find the captain's log. So we searched down in the scuppers and we searched up in the nests. For a time we kept our spirits high with witty words and jests, but soon a gloom enveloped us thick as a pea soup fog. For no matter where we looked, we could not find the captain's log. Oh, we sail the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon our quest to find the captain's log. So at last we took to the great big book that the captain brought to sea, in which he put each day's events as written history. But no matter where we searched inside that vast and lofty tome, we could not find where the captain's log had chosen for to roam. Oh, we sailed the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon a quest to find the captain's log. Of the many logs that we did find, they all did look the same. But we never once found the piece of wood inscribed with the captain's name. Oh, we sail the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon our quest to find the captain's log. Yes, we sail the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon our quest to find the captain's log. I wanted to try to end it pretty. While many of you are going, oh God, why? That is a Quigley song, and Quigley is a nifty guy. I'm a big fan of Quigley. He is our, as my wife and I like to say, he is our kind of crazy. There are many of us that are our kind of crazy, and some of you are watching this now either live or in replays, because I know 4:30 Central Time, weird time to do a show, especially for everybody else out there. It's not on Central Time and can't break away from whatever they're doing. Oh, I think it might be time to do that song again. You know which song I am speaking of. I think you might know which song I am speaking of. I am speaking of Fernando. Sorry. Fernando. With the upside down exclamation mark, which I learned the special alt code for. You hold the alt key down and you type in 0161. It gives you an upside down exclamation mark. Now you know too. This song I wrote when Fernando. This song I wrote Fernando because of my friend Lucky, who is captain of the kitchens at Sherwood, and I believe may in fact be at the Texas Renaissance Festival, being safe and helping to sell horns. That's right. You know who you are. And they had told me, and many other people, in a post to the social media, which is one day, I swear I'm going to write an album, and I'm going to have entitle one of the albums, The Internet Writes My Songs, because it really is. It just these things happen. That they name every jumping spider they encounter, and because they work Renaissance festivals outside, in the outside, even the inside spaces are still kind of outside, so they encountered little jumping spiders. And they named every spider that they encounter Fernando, and I thought, Fernando. It's like, ooh, well, that's going to have to be a flamenco song. Ooh, now I have to learn how to play flamenco. Close enough. 8 little legs and 8 little eyes and 1 heart big as a tree. That tiny valiant jumping spider is a boon companion to me. Fernando, the jumping spider. He's friendly. Looking for an amigo. Let's try it again. He doesn't want to make you scared, to scream, shout, or to bellow. When he jumps up and lands on your shirt, well, he's just trying to say hello. Fernando. Fernando, the jumping spider. He's friendly. Now this verse. He is just looking for an amigo. He's not trying to make you cry. But if he hops up to say hola, well, you just might scream really high. Fernando, Fernando, the jumping spider. He's friendly! Fernando. Why don't you resolve the dang note? I made the terrible mistake again of looking at the comments over there while I was playing the song, but it worked. Yes, Fernando. I am looking forward to the day that I can play Fernando for my friend Lucky, and they will make noises, and it will be fun. Assuming that we are all allowed to gather and that it's not stupidly dangerous. And right now, friends, exercise extreme caution. Not that I don't trust y'all. I worry about a lot of other people out there. But I fully intend to inflict these songs on every fair, festival, convention, open mic night, random gathering of people. I may just actually get a busker's permit and go down to the Riverwalk and just annoy people until they give me money to leave. Hey, it works with a Rommel pot, you know, the fart drum. Give me money and I'll go away. I made like $23 one day at the Renaissance Festival. Actually, at the Renaissance Festival, what I did is I had the Rommel pot, which is over there, and I won't play it right now, and you're welcome. And I had 2 buckets, make it stop and make it worse. And people kept putting money into the make it worse bucket. Every time, make it worse. And when I was making it worse, they would put money in the bucket to make it worser. Because people love the opportunity to just be awful to each other for some reason, I guess. Anyway, I intend to end this on a pretty song. And I hope that hasn't chased anyone away. I'm still not playing the Rommel pot, so do not panic. The last song in the set for today is a Jimmy Buffett song, and it is a pretty dang song, and I'm going to try to do it some justice. And we'll see. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to try this, so bear with me here. Moonlight, wow. Moonlight and magnolia, there we go. Starlight in your hair. All the world a dream come true. Did it really happen? Was I really there? Was I really there with you? We lived our little drama. We kissed on a field of white, and stars fell on Alabama last night. I think we got it. I can't forget the drama. Your eyes held a tender light, and stars fell on Alabama last night. I never planned in my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter. G sharp, and in the center just you and me. Dear, my heart beat like a hammer, my arms wrapped around you tight, and stars last night. Instrumental. We lived a little drama. We kissed in a field of white, and stars fell on Alabama last night. A, D minor, G. I can't forget the glamour. G chord. Your eyes held a tender light, and stars fell on Alabama last night. C, a F, and a G. I never planned in my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter. G sharp. And in the center, just you and me. Dear, my heart beat like a hammer. My arms wrapped around you tight, and stars fell on Alabama last night. Pretty. Well, folks, we came sailing in smooth this time. Just slid right up next to the dock with barely a bump and barely a nudge to the conclusion of another Troubadork non-commute show. Thank you for hanging out with me once again. As we do this, those of you watching live, those of you watching in reruns, I get a lot of plays and syndication. That makes me feel happy. I watch the little views count tick up. Now, I don't know if y'all are watching the whole thing or you just click it once just to make me feel happy, and that's okay. Either way, I'm okay with that. We do live in a capitalistic society, so here's a couple of things. The tip jar, paypal.com/theadequate, and Venmo @theadequate. Eric, the guy who paid me $100 for that first song there, Robert, Rick, and Emily and Miranda have all dropped some cash in the tip jar, and I appreciate that. And some of them have dropped it in more than once, and I just question your sanity, to be completely honest with you. For a more long-term investment in adequacy in our lifetime, I direct you over to patreon.com/theadequate. I raised the correct hand this time. As these folks here, Kaskuro and Linda and Ann and Stephen and Rob and Alicia and Relly and BK and Kaylee and Richard and John and Brian and Lorene all have decided they're going to throw $1 or $2 into the bucket on a monthly basis. And everything that comes into this show through these means goes right back into the show. So, for example, we just paid a year's web hosting on theadequate.com, which I just updated to include Troubadork and the podcast, which we'll get to in a moment here. Speaking of podcasts, the archives can be found over here at facebook.com and twitch.tv/TobiasTheAdequate. The Twitch channel keeps 2 weeks worth of shows. The facebook.com page is the Tobias the Adequate fan page, keeps everything in amongst the other folderol. youtube.com/MPLEGARE has a Troubadork playlist, which is updated about once a week. And we have a brand new podcast out there on anchor.fm/theadequate in the old The Adequate podcast spot, where I used to be doing a podcast called Ask Philo, where you can ask Philo T. Headbecker Kneecap, Red Necromancer from northern Southeast Texas, your questions about life, the dark arts and crafts, alligators, grandmas, moon pies, and why I'm not allowed in Brownsville anymore. And you can hit that up over at anchor.fm/theadequate. Or look for The Adequate Podcast wherever you get your podcast material. That's all of that business. That's all of the other business. That's all of that. Tuesday, we made it. You made it this far, and that's bloody impressive, okay? So, there's a bunch of stuff I usually say here, and I'm going to say it because it's tradition now. This is 114 shows. Holy cow. 114 anything is a lot. I think if I get up to 120, I can actually legitimately pitch to have this hosted on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure. I may have to put like credits on both sides of it or something equally goofy. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for hanging out with me. Spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies. It will confuse them. Keep circulating the tapes. Share this out. Why not? What have you got to lose? You killed a half hour. Other people can kill a half hour with me too. Mostly important though, do be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Support your locals wherever you can, even if it's just getting a gift card, because a gift card is a present to your future self. Y'all have once again been wonderful. I have been Tobias the Adequate, and thank you once again for encouraging my behavior. And I will see y'all next time.